What a success.
Just
Ooh,
a heads up, I might have to leave in like 25 minutes or so.
yeah, that's what I was gonna
Oh,
say. Could
sure.
I watch it and mute it? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Austin, do you want to go first? Please.
Sure, yeah.
Oh my
My
goodness.
name
And
is
sorry, I was
Austin.
just on mute the whole entire time. Nobody could hear me all this time.
Oh
Oh
no.
no!
What I was saying, everybody, was oh my gosh, thank goodness I did this little test over here. Uh, hey, how's it going? I'm Bobby Chiu, and we're talking about art and life as an artist. I'm your host. And today we have some special guests, some special surprise guests. Going through the Lightbox Expo Discord channel. Currently, it's not open. Currently, it's only for the guests coming in to get familiarized. And so I found two wonderful guests, and I was asking maybe they can introduce themselves.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah, so
awesome.
my name is Austin. You can find me at Austin Draws on Instagram. I graduated art school about 8 months or so ago, and I'm still green, looking to get into the industry. Bree here is one of my friends that I went to school with.
Nice. Welcome, Austin.
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
So my name is Bree Henderson. I am currently a color stylist or designer at Netflix Animation Studio, and I'm also a colorist for DC Comics. And yeah, this is my way of decompressing after an exceedingly long day. The week is almost over.
Also, for those that are watching, you can let me just see what's going on here. I think some sort of setting has been set to private. Oh my gosh, are you kidding?
Oh no, Bobby, what?
All right.
Also, I'm trying to click the. I don't think it's started yet.
Yeah, it's because it's set to private or something. I need to
Oh,
set the settings to public. Okay. Ready for take three? Oh my gosh.
Yes, please.
absolutely. We had a couple
All
practices.
right.
Perfect.
All right. So now we should be cooking with some fire. Hey everybody, welcome to Chew Stream where we talk about art and life as an artist. This is literally my third intro. But that, you know what? You know what, wonderful surprise guest? That usually means that um, that whatever this is that we're going to be doing is going to turn out great as long as we stay positive. That's how I kind of live my life.
I
But
hope so. It was great. I mean, we're already doing such beautiful things.
oh, nice. This is so weird though. There's
It
nobody.
still says paint with me on Magma Studio. It hasn't gone live yet.
Yikes. Okay.
Oh no. How do
No,
we
it's
do?
okay.
Okay, now I see some people. I see five concurrent views. I think it is on.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay, it's
I
going
wonder.
up. It's going up. Maybe
Oh,
it'll
oh,
it'll
oh.
turn live any second for you now, Bree.
I hope so. Because it says 101 people are waiting. We've
Oh
got to.
yes, I see it. It's live.
Okay.
I do see it live on your channel.
Okay, hey
Oh,
everybody.
oh,
My gosh, this is the rockiest stream that I've done in a while. Maybe I'm just a little rusty, but I guarantee you, everybody, it will be worth it. You know why? Because you lucky people in the very beginning of the stream, right now you can see my URL, can't you? So you can come and actually draw with us right now, live on
Yes.
the stream. This will
okay.
hold up to 30 people. All
Oh
right?
yeah.
So
So cool.
feel free, come on in. The water's warm. It's gonna be fun.
Why is it warm?
I don't know. Isn't that a thing? It's not creepy. Like
The
Ice
water's nice.
water?
it's not gross warm. You know what I mean? It's not like
It's
somebody
like
peed in it or
relaxing.
something. We're talking about tropical warm, beautiful
Yes.
Okay.
Maldives
Oh,
warm. You know what I mean?
take us there.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's go. Since we can't actually go there, we'll pretend. We'll draw some palm trees. I don't see anybody joining
Oh
in
yes.
yet, right? But soon people will start
Soon.
to join in and start to paint. So up
I hope
here, I can
so.
see all the different people that are in the stream. Isn't that fun? Right, so when you start to join,
Yes.
oh, I could see Elsa Chang in here. The
And
great
Laura
Elsa
Carson.
Chang. Oh, and
Yes.
yeah, oh my gosh. I didn't even know.
Hello. Draw with us. Do the thing.
Exactly. So I'm gonna
Oh,
just try to draw some stuff with y'all.
I heard
And
the hello of someone who
Yes.
has joined us.
exactly. Come draw with us. That'll be fun. And at the same time, I also have some Q&A open for people that want to ask us any questions. And we'll just try to get this as complicated as possible. How's that sound?
So
I'm
complicated.
down.
See how bad I can mess all this stuff up.
No, you're perfect. It's okay.
Type in the URL. Yes. Cami Chaos. That sounds scary. Cami Chaos is typing in the URL. Oh, some more people have joined. All right. It's going to get interesting.
Ooh.
Draw
Yes.
with
Oh yes, I'm seeing people come in.
join. Yes. Oh, Austin, I love how you colored her arm and the sleeve. Oh, so
Oh,
pretty.
thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for collaborating with me on that.
Yeah,
Oh my
and
God, thanks for.
all these
Oh,
new
go ahead.
people. Now you are painting with me and Bree Henderson and Austin Marr, right? It's Austin Marr.
Yes. Yes,
Mhm.
that's
Awesome.
right.
Austin is somewhat of a new graduate, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
And Bree, you are working currently at Netflix, but you are also kind of a new-ish graduate, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
graduated in 2018.
Jeez, that's
Yes,
What?
yes.
that's so
What is
nice.
that supposed
No, no,
to
I'm
mean?
just like, you know what's funny? I'll tell you what's funny about that. It's just lately, I'm like, people ask me stuff. I'm like, yeah, yeah, that was about 20 years ago. You know, it's
Oh,
like being able to say that with a very clear recollection of exactly what happened 20 years ago. That's weird.
hmm.
Oh
So,
my
Don't
gosh.
you
do
know,
that to
like
yourself.
2000, yeah, it's all good. Time, whatever. It,
Time's a construct.
It's
It's
gonna
not real.
happen. Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
relative to the
Absolutely.
observer, I guess. Uh, but yeah, that's why I'm like, oh, 2018. Wow, yeah.
You
Um,
know, I can barely remember 2018.
Gosh, same. I was in the thick of art school.
Oh, yeah. Goodness.
okay, so then, kind of newly graduated people, what is something that you learned now that you did not know in school that maybe surprised you?
Everything.
Oh.
Quite literally everything. But not in a
Okay.
bad way.
Um,
Not in a bad way.
I think something I learned for sure was that there wasn't one, there's not one style that really kind of gets you. success and that sort of job you're looking for. It's sort of, if you put your passion before everything, that kind of sort of guides you the right way, as long as you're really putting your passion first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found that it's definitely like your goals are not going to bring you the happiness. Like if it's something
Yeah.
specific, if your goal is a way of life, then that will bring you happiness a lot, or have a much better chance to bring you happiness than an actual kind of goal. And
Right.
and I'm just saying that because I'm that type of person that writes down his goals. So like, and when you write down your goals, as you probably have heard, it's very powerful, right? So you like, I now I'm gonna sound like I'm boasting or something, but I'm not. I'm just saying that because I wrote down my goals, I was able to achieve every goal that I wrote down. But I, thought very carefully about the goals I wrote down. I didn't write down
Yeah.
like, yeah, I was gonna fly into space or something. Um,
Mm.
but
Right.
every time I met one of those goals, I was like, okay, well, what now? I thought this would take perhaps a very long time. Perhaps I would be in a different kind of place in my life, things like that, and this would make me happy. But it didn't.
Yeah, totally.
It's
Right.
more like a snort of happiness, and then it goes away in 5 minutes. Not that I've ever tried anything like, what I'm insinuating. I have not. I have not. But going from what I've seen on TV and stuff, it seems like, oh, okay, this is very quick, kind of pick me up or something, and I'm happy for about 5 minutes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think you're right. For me, like so I used to be when I first started school, I went for fashion design because I wanted to, be a fashion designer. And then my life kind of changed, and that was my dream. But then my life changed, and then I had more dreams and more goals and aspirations. And
Mm-hmm.
it's not to say that I haven't met any of them, because I totally have. There are some dreams that I have had like come true that feel so normal now. Do you know what I mean? Like there
Mm-hmm.
are people that I'm friends with that when I was in school they were my inspiration, but now I'm like, oh, this person's like one of my dearest friends. So
Yes. Keep that very kind of like, oh wow, this person. Keep that dear to you. Don't let it
yeah,
kind of like, wash away because of normalcy kind of thing.
yeah, yeah,
I find like that's something that many of us kind of take for granted at a point. You know what I mean? It's like, remember that
Hmm.
17-year-old Brie that was like, Netflix, are you kidding? That would be friggin' amazing. Like that kind of thing. Like, not that you're jaded already, but I'm just saying.
She's like,
I'm
no,
so
I am.
Yeah.
jaded. Oh, it hurts.
Look at all the people drawing with us. Jeez,
I
this is so
Yeah, this is
awesome.
so great.
Wow, look
music.
at this one. This one definitely looks like Elsa. Elsa Chang over
Oh,
here.
we've got
Yes.
that is his drawing.
Right? And
Yeah,
so
watched it.
now I'm gonna start to, art bomb, magma bomb. Maybe that's a new term we can coin. Magma bomb other
Ooh.
people's drawings. So look out, Dally Doodles. I'm coming for you. We're gonna make a
Yeah,
little
look at Elsa.
collabo.
I'm coming for you.
Yes.
Oh wait, no. I gotta start a new layer. That's the thing. I always forget to start a new layer if I'm gonna draw on someone else's piece, because I want it to be over theirs. I just gotta find where else's is.
I think it's that bottom one. I think it's that.
Yeah.
That's. Oh yeah, I see your cursor. I see you, Elsa. Just come in the audio chat over here on the Lightbox Expo Discord.
Woo! Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Well, hello. Wow.
Yay!
Struggling to make it. I feel like I'm making new layers without actually seeing where they're going.
So many layers going on.
There's so
It's
many
great.
layers. It really is.
Oh
I
my god, this is a lot.
And look at all the people drawing on here, huh? It's pretty awesome.
This is so cool.
I love this. I love this so much. I can't wait for Lightbox to do this with people.
For sure. Yeah,
With
because
Yes.
more people.
yeah. Well, currently I think we're maxed out. I think we have 30 people on here.
Oh
Oh
god.
Dang.
wow.
Yeah, because this can take up to 30 people, everybody listening in.
Awesome.
That is so cool.
Oh, I lost my layer. No,
You
there it
lost
is.
your layers. I had to refresh mine because
Oh,
I can no longer draw. It's not letting me do the art.
oh,
What?
so if you have a lot of stuff open in your browsers, like a lot of different layers and such, you might want to close a bunch.
Oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that. I have so many tabs open.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a white rectangle.
And currently, we're really trying to max this thing out, as you can see.
Yes.
Like, I want to see if I could break it. Um, but it looks like it's still holding up.
I've closed.
Oh,
I've
that's the
closed
best way to test something.
many
Just try your
layers.
hardest to break it.
Does
Yeah.
anyone else see just a giant white rectangle of all the drawings, or is just my browser that's like jacked up?
Sounds like yours. So it maybe just refresh and see if you
Oh,
still have the same issue.
So I can no longer draw.
Oh no, what? Did you get kicked
Oh,
out?
you got kicked out. Okay, hold on.
Wait, did I
Someone might
really?
have taken
I
your
think you
spot.
did. Because
My
there's too many
heart.
people. Let me see what I could do here.
Someone sacrifice yourself for me.
Okay, which one are you?
I
Do you have a? Okay, I see
I
you.
can draw again. I can do it.
Oh, awesome.
I don't know what happened. How strange.
I'm gonna put you as approved or something. I don't know. Maybe that'll do
I
something.
have permissions. I am
Yeah.
approved. I don't know what happened. Well, now I can do the thing again.
Nice. Perfect.
All I
Okay.
want to do is just draw flowers around Elsa's drawing.
Yes, and for those of you that are watching and are locked out of this board, it's because the board has a limit of 30 people, and currently we're at 30.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so if somebody drops off, then
Someone
then
else
you
will
can
probably
come
get
in.
let in.
Yeah. Yeah, no naughty stuff, okay, everybody? Then I'll have to, yeah.
Is someone doing something that they should not?
No, nobody's doing that. I'm just saying before anybody tries.
Preemptive.
We're adults here. We don't think that way. Yes, we do.
So, we do have a question. One question, the first question, and by the way, everybody, if you do have any questions, we can definitely answer questions. You could go to slido.com, #ChewStream, and you can ask your questions there. And this question is coming from Michael. Michael says, any chance I can pitch an art idea to you as an attendee of Lightbox Expo? Sure, yeah. Let me know. And yeah, if you guys too,
Very
you guys could have a direct influence. Always looking for good ideas, good feedback, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it is neat to see this thing just fill up so quick.
Oh my
If
gosh,
you
I know.
if you pull out and I like pull out from the canvas, it just becomes everyone's names moving around. Wild. So trippy. Oh my gosh. Cat screaming.
Oh no, my browser died.
Oh no.
Oh. God, this is so cool seeing it all just unfold. Pure collaboration.
Yeah. This is the best way to decompress, I think.
right? And I'm like, my hopes is that people can find other people to draw with a lot easier too. Because
Oh,
now
totally.
you could just post a link to a board or something, perhaps, and then other people can just join in from your social media.
Mm,
Totally.
I love that.
Right. Another part of this is I'm hoping that it can really change the whole idea of meetings, because meetings are friggin' boring, and there's way too many now.
Right, right.
Yeah, with all this quarantine stuff, like so many meetings now, it's like exhausting, just exhausting. But
Definitely.
imagine like you're having a meeting and people are actually drawing and painting exactly what the director or the art director is saying right there, or like drawing out a new scene if you're doing like storyboards and such, right?
Right. It can be so useful. Just
Yeah.
much more direct.
So I'm hoping through giving people that tool, then somebody will figure it out, how to
Mm,
kind of change the idea of a meeting.
I like that.
I
I,
really like that. I think just with this new landscape, these new ideas are just having new ideas like this, so important.
Yeah. Oh man, I looked up and there's a whole bunch of new questions. So, Salty
oh.
Buddha. Salty Buddha asks, will LBX videos be recorded and available after the event? A lot will, some won't. It really is dependent on the person that's streaming. They have full control of their content, which is exactly how it should be. All right, next
Nice.
one is Michael. Michael asks, any chance I could pitch you? Okay, yeah. Yes. So your pitch was, would love to make a podcast where we interview people with this software like Hot Ones. Live sketch online with celebrities and
Oh,
artists. You are totally picking up on something I was thinking of doing anyways. I tried it. It is difficult. It is difficult because with two people it's difficult. If you want to try that as well, Michael, I suggest getting a bunch of people, because like I'm now talking and I stop drawing. You know what I mean? So if it's like one on one,
mm,
right? If it was just like you and me, Austin, and I ask you a bunch of questions, you're probably going to stop drawing and we're not going to fill up anything. We're going to just do a couple
right.
scratches by the end of this.
Totally. It's tough because you're doing a lot of problem solving while you're drawing too, so it's tough to maybe answer a question while you're trying to, illustrate or do a storyboard.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, oh, it's so cool. Now I could see like some sort of like waiting list developing or something, more users on here. They can't even fit across the top anymore. Jeez. It's amazing.
Wow. That's amazing.
So awesome.
I feel like, Bobby, you should do this on YouTube once a week. I feel like people would love it.
I think I kind of want to.
Can we join you every time? 'Cause, again, this is like so cathartic.
Bree, you
So
want to be my
fun.
co-host? You come on anytime. We'll chat it up.
Oh, that'd be
Yes.
amazing. I'll just draw little birds and kittens on everybody's art.
You have a very natural, bubbly personality about you. That's like really great. It keeps everything moving. And
She does.
you're good too, Austin. I was just saying. I don't want to
Bree
like.
is
Austin,
unrivaled.
I
you're
was just
She
like,
breaking
oh
is
man.
she she's good at bringing it out of other people too, is what's really good about Bree. She has so much good energy that it sort
it.
of, it urges you to be good too.
Yeah, and that's that. We're talking. I was asking about things that you might not have known in college and stuff. That would be something that I would say is the art of conversation. It's important. It's really
Oh my
important in an
gosh.
industry where we're
Yeah.
all collaborating together, right?
Hmm. Absolutely. Oh, so true.
Now, here's another question. So, where can we find the Discord link for this stream? How were people able to find it? Nobody can find the Discord link to the stream right now because it's not open yet. It's not open yet. The Lightbox Expo Discord will open tomorrow morning, I believe 8 a.m. Don't quote me on that, but it will definitely be open at 8 a.m. It might be open a little earlier. I forget. There's been just so many things going on. This is kind of a spontaneous stream here. Now, the next question here in Slido, was this set up by Agi.io developers for you, or were they your team already? So Agi.io, that's where we had our beta version, okay? And now we have launched the Magma Studios today, really. It would be tomorrow, but it already came out in some news stuff. So I figured, well, there's no point in hiding it now. Yeah, did you guys know it was in Forbes today?
It was
I didn't know that.
Yeah, thanks. It was in Forbes,
Yeah.
and it was in the Hollywood Reporter. So
Oh, incredible.
yeah, and a few others, but those were the ones that really were just huge, and the amount of excitement and stuff from there was amazing. So yeah, Agi.io is now magmastudio.io, and this is an awesome, exciting new company that I'm a part of now, and super excited to be a part of, because we're gonna bring a lot of just positivity into the art community, I think.
I think that's
so
much
fantastic.
at a time like this, in all honesty.
Yes.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah, and also it's, I was saying a great collaboration tool, but this is also a really great teaching tool, because I can see exactly how ChemX is painting and going, oh yeah, that's pretty good. All right, try this, try that, right? And I can stop that person right there and help them right there.
Yeah. I love that. I love that so much. It's so hands-on.
Oh my gosh. And I see Iris Muddy here. Holy smokes. She's awesome. Welcome, Iris. You could join in the audio chat in Discord if you want.
I'm gonna throw tiny cats all over your very muscled physique.
Do it.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Okay, I've been creeping in the background. I was trying to fix so many Discord sound issues. We're here now.
Yay. You're
I got
good.
kicked out, but
Oh,
Hey,
who would
you
kick
don't
you out?
belong unless you get kicked out.
such is life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, welcome. And this is Lara, right?
Yes.
Awesome. And Lara, do you work at Netflix as well?
I do not. I wish I worked at Netflix. I work at Wildbrain currently.
Oh, okay. Are you in Vancouver?
I am in Vancouver, yes.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Don't have really as much smoke going on over here, but I think on the news yesterday we had a bunch of smoke blowing up from the States, so that's nice.
Oh
I am
no.
so
Wow.
sorry about that.
Gosh. Yeah, it's been a total whirlwind.
Yeah.
2020. Woo!
It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
It's just the apocalyptic vibes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
But
We've actually been pretty lucky around here not to have too many forest fires this year. Usually it's the sky's red all year, all summer, but this year's been good.
that's insane.
Good.
That's good. That's
Wow.
really good.
I hope it stays that way.
Yeah, fingers crossed. We'll see. Ooh. Don't want to jinx it now. I bet
Yeah.
in the next week it's just gonna be everywhere. My fault entirely.
Don't
Oh
say that.
no. You willed it into existence.
Yeah, well, Toronto, it doesn't have fires, but it can get real cold. Really cold, where you can't stay on the street.
Toronto for?
Oh my gosh.
Toronto's nice though. I'm saying it's so cold, but in the winter, but in general, it's pretty nice. There's such a huge variety of cultures, people, and everything all mixed together. The only thing that we're really lacking is like good Mexican food, I think. But otherwise, we have every other culture, and there are some good Mexican places. It's just that there's like just a tiny handful.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there any
Right,
way
nothing like SoCal.
to just like spectate the Magma Studio? It says user limit reached. I got kicked out, and then
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh
So
no.
if you go to if you look up my name on YouTube, you can find my channel, and I'm streaming live there.
ah,
Oh,
technology.
also, okay, so currently you don't have a little icon on here, right?
Uh,
Laura?
uh,
No, right?
no,
Okay. Yeah,
an
sorry.
icon. What icon?
When you go to the link for this board, that's in I put it in the Discord guest section, VIP section. When you click on the link, you can't get in, right? Because there's too many people.
Yeah, because it says it's user limit reached. I was.
Oh,
in
somebody
it, and
just
I had to-
left. Try to
Oh,
hop on.
Hurry! Hop in!
no.
Did you just hop in? Oh, somebody
Oh,
just took
no.
your place.
Oh man.
Oh, well.
Ah well. Bobby Chiu live stream. There it is. Now I'll just watch. I'll just pretend.
Okay. Just make sure you don't have your speakers totally
I'm
on
muted.
where, yeah, you could
Should be good.
just listen to it through Discord.
Oh, what a beautiful board. Oh, it's come a long way since the last time I saw it.
I know, right?
Oh gosh, someone drew. So, so this is my little caricature down here, like all around the corner on the bike.
Yeah.
Someone
Uh-huh.
drew in a sports bra with like black hair, both of which are not me.
Well, somebody took my very innocent little drawing of a girl and made her into a goblin, so, or orc or something. Well,
Oh my gosh, I see
Oh,
it.
I've been dressed up with that this whole
it's
time.
great. I love it, though. I love it.
Amazing. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, you know what I plan on doing is making a little kind of play date with some of my friends' kids, and then not telling them I'm on the other side, right? And just telling the parents, like, don't tell them, just tell them draw and then see what happens. And then all their drawings will get better, right? Because I'll paint on top of them. And then I'll be like, yeah, you're the one that did that, you know?
And then
It's like
see,
modern
it
day
backfires
Tom Riddle's
on you.
diary.
It'll be so much fun.
It
And
backfires on you when you see a young artist that's only 8 that is already way better than you are, and then you just stare and you sigh
Yeah.
a little bit on the inside.
that's, yep. Well,
Too real.
yep. And then it's 2018, and then they graduate, you know, and you're like, oh shit, now I got them to deal with.
Oh gosh.
Just kidding, just kidding. The water's warm, right? Come on in.
Oh, it sure is.
Gross warm. Not a gross warm.
Yeah,
you
not
promise.
gross warm. Yeah.
Oh, this board has come such a long way. Wow.
All right,
is
next
amazing.
question in the chat. Let's see here. I'm studying Viktor Kalvachev's Deconstructed series. His lessons are really awesome. Do you have any suggestions for studying to the way he does his mark making? Yeah. Like if you're asking, should you try to do it exactly how he's doing it? Yeah. I love kind of going out of my comfort zone and doing something totally I'm not used to. Kind of like, you know what helps to influence that is this whole drawing exercise or little thing that we're doing, right? Because you see other people drawing certain ways, and then you're like, oh yeah, I could get into that, and you start drawing that way as well. Don't you guys kind of notice that already? Or maybe you're into your like, I don't need any other styles. I got my style. Like old people
No,
talk.
I think it's so much fun trying to really imitate somebody else's style. It really shows you where your strengths and weaknesses are. Like it really illuminates them.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I think the more I teach my mentees that the more, not just like popular styles either, but if you look at it in a broader aspect, you've got the North American animation, you've got European animation, and Japanese animation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you study the aspects of those animation industries and the multiple styles within them, some that you've seen illustrators or artists do, or some that you've seen in actual like completed animation, you'll have a wide variety of just this awesome library of styles under your belt. And if you can comfortably put that into your portfolio and a story, then that I personally think that makes you more hireable.
Yeah. Well, look at you. You're at Netflix, so listen to Bree. She's done something. That makes perfect sense for sure. The other thing I would say is like you could even expand beyond animation, right? Just like how um, you go and see a lot of the old uh, graphic design that was done in Germany, maybe in like the 40s or something. You look at Tim Burton's work, and then you're like, oh, okay, yeah, heavily influenced by German art back then.
Right.
Things like that, where you go outside of that realm, and then you bring in pieces of that puzzle in. Then you're getting into stuff that's kind of a lot different, perhaps, than other things that have been influenced by animation as well.
Hmm.
Right. It brings like a freshness to your sensibility or your designs if you're really drawing from the whole
Yeah.
art realm and not just animation.
Or shoot, like today with the whole red sky and everything in
Oh my
California, right?
gosh.
Like, how could
Yes.
that influence, right? That could be such an amazing influence into people's art, into a whole series of like art for the next couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Completely.
there's this artist that I love that I've studied many times, Frederick Remington. He has these beautiful depictions of the night. So he would have these night paintings, but I believe that these were done like late 1800s, early 1900s. Photography is in its like infancy, right? And no way could you take nighttime pictures back then. How did he do
Mm-hmm.
that? And so that was super interesting. And then you see a whole giant series of nighttime paintings from him, right?
Oh,
so
I
Oh
know who you're
wow.
talking about.
so it
Yeah.
doesn't take like, it's not like you need to really think of something crazy complicated. A lot of times it's like you just take the simplest thing and you really explore it, put your stamp on it, and that's all you needed to get really noticed,
Mm-hmm.
or to
Right.
make like a contribution to art itself.
Honestly, that's how art movements have started. Even now, like I know we're in this more contemporary, era. We're in a technology age, but there are still so many different art movements that have been started by a myriad of artists since the digital age, and you just gotta look for it and be a part of it and start something new. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
you see that
totally.
happen in fashion all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
ask you guys something? Have you guys seen the VMAs? You guys saw the
Mm-mm.
VMAs that just happened? No?
Ah,
No.
no, I didn't. What happened?
Well, I think it was Doja Cat. She had this outfit
Oh
on,
no.
and um, you know, her vagina region was lighting up.
God.
you heard
Oh,
about this? You couldn't
what?
help but to look. You just couldn't help but to look. Even when I didn't want to look, because it's lighting up. It's not even just lit up. It does patterns and stuff.
Ooh.
And your eye will
Oh,
gravitate towards contrast. Then,
Yeah.
then I see the Black Eyed Peas, and they got stuff lighting up, right? And it's like, huh, how did that happen, right? Like you're talking about trends, and that's what that's what I was thinking about when that happened. It's like, did they have some sort of weird meeting about clothes lighting up, or was this just a coincidence? Was this the same designer? Were the two designers of the outfits kind of influenced by somebody else, by perhaps new technology? And that could totally be a thing. And so this we couldn't do this before. Look how many people are all drawing together. So it's
I'm
like,
in, by
right.
the way.
what's that?
I'm in.
Oh,
I mean,
you're in, Laura.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm
Hell
Awesome.
yeah.
infiltrated.
Right? And it's like, what kind of things can we make now? Oh, I see you. You're right over there. Um, right? What kind of things can we make now that we have this new tool? Like
Mm-hmm.
doing Lightbox Expo, I was doing all these practice runs with this, with the software. And I remember I was doing this epic practice run with all these amazing people and Craig Mullins, right? Like the godfather of digital painting. And Craig starts to paint in the corner. He just quietly paints in the corner. And then I see Sparth, another legend upon
Oh,
legends. And he starts to
whoa.
draw a little person in the sketch that Craig is drawing, right? And then I'm like,
Oh my
oh my
gosh.
God, they're making a collaboration before my eyes. The very first, Craig and Sparth, Mullins and Sparth collaboration ever. And then I
That's amazing.
see Carla Ortiz drift over there. And she starts
Oh
to
my
paint
gosh.
something. And it's just like,
Incredible.
oh my God, my head is gonna explode, like the awesomeness that's happening right now. And just
Yes.
more and more. So yeah, I'm very excited about Lightbox and the possibilities of this, of magma and everything. Could be
Yeah.
very cool.
Totally. I feel like so many people have all this like pent up energy from being in quarantine that this will be a
Mm-hmm.
really good, a good time for people to, just release that and just, vibe together and really
Mm-hmm.
tap into the community
Mm-hmm.
to like lean on each other and everything.
Can I
And the
just say
fact that
I
it's international, so good.
what's that?
Say it again.
The fact that it's international,
Oh
that,
yeah, yeah.
that we could never do this like in LA,
Yes.
obviously. So now
Oh my
everyone can
God.
come. Amazing. That's like the one humongous upside that has made this whole COVID thing
Yes.
almost okay.
Almost.
Absolutely. Yeah.
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 Well, and also, it's like there's over 400 Iranian attendees. Like
Mm.
artists from
Wow.
Iran, they would have a
That's
very difficult time trying to come to LA.
yeah.
Getting their visa and everything, and like that's going to be very,
Totally.
very difficult for them. Um, some people are not even allowed to be in, uh, they're not allowed to come back to the US. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
for whatever reasons, too. Like a lot of them are just
Hmm.
plain dumb little glitches in their visa process or something, and now they're banned forever. Like it's crazy.
Right. Oh, wow.
Gosh.
That's really upsetting. And the sad part is, like, so Austin and I, we went to the same school. A lot of our friends are international, and for me,
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah,
my friends struggle, you know.
Yeah.
Our international friends, I mean, struggle, and it's really upsetting. Um,
definitely. When I travel, or I used to travel a lot. Oh, it's so sad. But
Oh.
how do you know?
one of my favorite things about traveling is like meeting my fellow artists and stuff, and just connecting with them. And it's so neat because we all have huge similarities, but
Mhm.
it's just we don't know each other yet.
Right.
right? And like they could have totally huge differences in every aspect, but we still have this huge connection because of art. And now it could be even more so. Like I could see some people on here that I recognize, and Patricia, she's from the Netherlands, and we're drawing with her right now, and who knows where everybody else is from.
I love that. I love that so much.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's see. We got one other question here. Oh, I already answered that. Are things going to be recorded at Lightbox? Yeah, a lot of the stuff will be recorded.
Woohoo.
Nice. That's awesome.
Oh, and Iris was just saying, "Hi guys, I would have loved to join, but in chat, but it's early morning in Spain, and I must be off to sleep." Oh, yeah.
Oh
Must be in the middle of the night. Jeez.
my gosh.
Please sleep well. Sleep for all of us.
Yeah, have a good night. Sweet dreams.
Oh gosh, this page is so full of like such awesome little goodies.
Yeah. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm just trying to go on a lower layer now and just trying to color in everybody's line drawings.
Wait, I see Andy. Is
that Andy Kung over there?
is this my boy? Which Andy is this? I need to know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Might have dropped in from...
Oh, I hope so.
All right. Well, anybody that is one of the guests for Lightbox Expo, we are currently in the main lobby in Discord, the Hangout voice chat. Come join us if you like.
Yeah,
and for everybody else,
Join
else
it.
can join us tomorrow.
Cool.
I can't wait to do this again. I'm gonna be so sad once Livebox is over. I hope that everything's green now.
Oh, someone's adding a haze to the drawing.
Yeah,
Somebody's green. Yeah.
it's a funky haze.
Why this color?
Listen, it's better than red and it's better than yellow because it would have been too real if it was either.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right.
I'll take the green. Goodness
Oh
gracious.
no. Do I see weed somewhere written in the right hand corner?
Look, I see booty clapping, so I'm sure you see weed.
Booty clap.
Oh my goodness. Booty. Clap, clap. I see an adorable frog.
Yeah, I love the glasses that Elsa drew on the monster girl. That was funny.
I just saw that just now. It's great.
It's funny seeing like what you can add when all the blank space is filled. Like, what can you possibly contribute?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I've done this enough to just know to just start drawing on top of somebody's stuff.
Yeah.
That's how you go about it, really.
There's already 100 layers? Wait, how many?
100?
Wait, no. Sorry.
I think because a lot of people also made multiple layers, and so, that's going to affect it as well. So I'm gonna merge.
Yes.
I'm gonna merge some layers together.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So if you find any gray layers, you can grab those layers and double click on them, and then you'll own them as well.
Ooh.
And then
It's
you
like
can
playing
start.
that snake game. It's like if you swallow other snakes, you win. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Yeah. So that should be pretty good. Now there's a bunch of layers that are free. A lot of these layers, there's like barely anything on them too.
Layer
Wow.
36 is just a pink smiley face, and I can't find it. I don't know where it is. Where's the pink smiley face? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It's at the top corner. Okay.
Wow, a lot of the cursors have stopped. What's up, everybody? Looking for a place
Oh,
to.
they did.
I'm just trying to make a new layer so I can start to paint again. Or maybe I
Some
can paint now.
like because the server seems to be too active, just kicking people out.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, it kicked me out, and I was like, okay, that's fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder if you like disconnect just on accident or just because of your internet that it detects that and it just like bumps you or something.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Not sure. I can't seem to paint right now. I'm afraid to refresh my page. I'll just try. Hopefully I don't get kicked out too. Oh, I'm
No,
still on.
Bobby.
I'm still there. I'm
Don't
still
go.
there.
Don't leave us.
All right, I'm back.
Megan
Oh,
and
there you
I
are.
are drawing this really cute little alien orange llama thing, and it gives me a lot of hope.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Like
it's not green.
Oh, it's gone. Wait, bring it back.
Wait, no, don't put it back.
Yeah,
I
maybe
like it
not.
better without.
I got so used to the haze, Austin. I got so used to it. Oh, look at those shoes. Can I color with you? I'm gonna do it.
Can I
Police.
say hi to my friend? Hey, Kofi.
Hey, Kofi, right on.
Kofi. Unmute
Hey,
your mic.
hey, yeah, hey guys.
Hey, Kofi.
Yeah, how you guys doing?
Good.
How are you?
Also, I'm great. I'm great.
Are you all ready
I
for
just,
Lightbox?
yeah, definitely. I'm ready. I just woke up. It's 1:51 here in Ghana, and I saw.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, why'd you wake up? Did we wake you up?
No. I wake up
heard
very
us.
early in the morning.
Oh,
You
okay.
heard that. You woke you up.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just lurking in the chat and I was just watching you guys draw. It's really cool. Magma. I was telling Bobby the last time that like Magma's studio has so much potential, and like it can really help a lot of people like do art because it's online. So you don't even have to have a full application like Photoshop or what have you. You just need a tablet and an internet connection and you're good to go. It's
Yeah,
really-
exactly.
The more
Yeah,
accessibility, the better.
definitely. It's so cool. Wow.
We're trying to change the world here, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I love this quote that I think it was Denzel Washington posted a little while ago, and he was just like, you know, just because I think I'm paraphrasing big time, but what he said was like, just because you don't see me in the protests doesn't mean that I'm not fighting my own fight here in my own way.
Yeah.
You know, and this is kind of like
That's a
my
good one.
this is kind of like my way. You know what I mean? Like I always like to go towards positive things.
Yep.
Right? So if I see something wrong, then I just try to do something positive to combat that, and that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You've done that with Lightbox. I feel like you've totally just made a completely new, you know, outlet for, or just a way for artists to get together that it's just totally wholesome and, you know, includes everybody and it's really, you know, again, accessibility. You're totally paving the way, Bobby. It's incredible.
Thanks, Austin. That's really encouraging.
Bree, what have we done?
You know, don't question it. We don't.
Oh my gosh.
Those legs are so long. I don't understand why you drew
Don't
them
worry
so
about
long.
it. It just happened.
Listen, it's the
I was trying to
foreshortening.
I was trying to like avoid like bumping into other people. But it just happened.
No, it happened. It's all right. I just love the extremely long legs. This makes me very happy.
So I have a question. I have a question, Bobby, or for anybody
Yeah,
else in here.
sure. For anybody.
What advice would you give somebody that is considered green in the industry, that's trying to make their way and just enter into the industry?
Yeah, the biggest asset you got is time. Time can
Yeah.
do way more than you think it can do, especially if you're like, still in your 20s, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Like your your earliest clear memories, maybe that's like 12 years ago. Like clear memories, right? But once you
Yeah.
get older and then you start to get in your 30s or 40s, then you can see, wow, I started here at this time, kept doing this thing, and now it's blown up into this, right? And it's like the
Yeah.
power of time really, you start to understand it way more when you have less of it. It's so ironic like that.
Yeah. Totally. Totally.
Like for me, I live in Toronto, Canada, right? And in the very beginning, when I was starting off, I wanted to be a teacher because I was thinking, I come from a big family of teachers. I love to teach. That's what I'll do.
Mhm.
And so I applied for college, and then they didn't give me a job because they said, you need experience to teach at our school. Well, I couldn't get experience because nobody would give me that job, right? And I needed
Right. Chicken and the
experience.
egg.
Yeah, exactly. So then I just started teaching on the subways of Toronto, right? I would go on the
Oh
subway
yeah.
and sketch on the subway. And then I would
Yeah.
sketch whoever comes onto the subway. And then a lot of people, they would ask me, how do you do this? How do you do that? And I just say, come join me. If you take the effort to find me on the subway, I'll be here at this time. We'll go sketching, and if you want to learn from me, I'll teach you. Right? And
Gosh,
then
incredible.
yeah, well, the interesting thing is, I find, is that nobody really came to join me for a year,
Whoa.
but I just kept going.
Whoa.
So I just kept going for a year, and hardly anybody really, like, nobody would really join me except for Kay Astera, and my ex-roommate at the time, Jesse Winchester Schmidt. Maybe, right? And sometimes I would go alone. But it's that consistency and that power of using time and just being consistent with it. So every week
Yeah.
I would post, Subway Sketch Group met today. Here's my sketches from the Subway Sketch Group. And there was nobody. I was the group, right?
Yeah.
And then slowly people, they started to meet. And then it became so big that it ended up spreading into over 30 countries around the world. So there was like at a
Oh,
point, there was a Bobby Chiu Istanbul Subway Sketch Group. There was like a Paris Subway Sketch Group, Sydney, whatever, all over the place,
yeah.
right? And so that
It's
got my
incredible.
name out, and that gave me the experience of teaching. So then I went back to the school. I said, here's my experience. And here are the newspapers that have covered this and all this stuff.
Wow.
My gosh.
Nice.
So inspiring.
Right? But it's just
Incredible.
like, really, anybody could do all these things. It's just, you have to be consistent, right?
Yeah.
And that
Yes,
consistency
yeah.
is what people will trust. And then after that, like, sky's the limit. And a lot of times,
Right.
it's because they doubted you at first that they really respect you now, because that didn't matter to you, and you kept going, and you kept you know, like as kind of corny as it might sound, you kept striving for those dreams even though everybody told you you're going the wrong direction, right? And you stay consistent with it, and then you get there, and then everybody asks you, how'd you do that? Give me some advice. Or they go, you know what? I really respect you because of that.
Yeah.
Right? Like in the very beginning, before I started my studio, I was working in the studio in Toronto. And at lunch, we would talk about our hopes and dreams. And I was like, I dream of starting my own studio. And they're like when? I'm like, I'm thinking in the summer. And they're like, what? You need like 10 years of experience at least. You just graduated. Right? And I was like,
Yeah.
well, 10 years ago, there wasn't Toy Story. And now look at like every studio's changed. So if I learned everything about the traditional way of doing things, I would have had to learn something new and change everything again. Right? So I was like, I might as well start now. And then they go, okay, so what do you want to do? And I said, I want to work on, you know, Hollywood movies, right? Or whatever. And they're like, okay, so you're gonna move to California. I said, no, I'm gonna use the power of the internet. Because this is like 2005. That was like how I would word stuff, right? And then they're like, okay, you mean so you're going to stay here and then you're going to get an agent? And I go, no, I actually believe that we don't actually need agents anymore. And that we could use the power of the internet to get our voices out there and to get hired. And then they're like, okay, you're crazy. Right? Because it did sound crazy back then. But now it seems so normal.
Yeah.
So true.
Gosh, totally.
So it's all about that time, you know?
Yeah, that totally makes sense. That absolutely makes sense.
Like, look at how we used the time here and made this beautiful piece of art together, everybody.
Yes.
And that's probably a great segue to finish this stream and wish everybody a wonderful rest of their day.
Definitely.
Now, all the people on here, if you can hear me, why don't you sign it somewhere, okay? Sign this wonderful piece of art somewhere, and then you could go up to File and export, and then you could export it as a PSD or a JPEG or something like that, and then we could all kind of have something nice to take home with us.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So cool.
Oh.
And for all of you out there, it costs as little as $1 to come to Lightbox Expo, so we hope to see everybody there. Because we're going to be doing all this all weekend. And yeah, there's going to be some amazing stars drawing on boards, and then you can join them, as well as like a million other things happening. I think over 360 talks now are going to be happening over 3 days.
Incredible.
I need to learn how to time travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna be nuts. Somebody was asking Magma Studio iPad app. So no, not yet, but you can use this on iPad. Yeah, and there we go. So thank you everybody for hanging out, tuning in. And
Thanks so much, Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby.
oh, it's been my pleasure. And I'll see everybody at Lightbox Expo, hopefully.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Please keep hydrated and wear your.
Yes.
Will do,
healthy.
will do. All right, take care, everybody. Good night.
Bye, guys.
All the best. Bye.
Bye.